Welcome to my channel. It's all about the latest movies and series. Subscribe and let's go. So what's in store for us in February 2023? In the first week, we can enjoy the premiere of Knock at the Cabin, which will take place on February 3rd. The film is based on the horror novel, The Cabin at the End of the World, by American author Paul Tremblay. While vacationing in a remote cabin, a family of two fathers and daughter are held hostage by four strangers who demand that they sacrifice one of their family to prevent the apocalypse. The director has stated that the film's plot will be very suspenseful, but details are being kept secret until a certain point. The next premiere will take place on February 10th. Channing Tatum will delight us in the comedy Magic Mike's Last Dance. The protagonist of the film, Mike Lane, played by Channing Tatum, is back on stage after a long break. Mike Lane's business deal fell through, and, left without money, he is forced to work part-time as a bartender in Florida. To reminisce about the good old days, Mike travels to London with a wealthy socialite. She attracts him with an offer Mike can't refuse, but the lady has plans of her own. When Mike realizes what is in the thoughts of his companion, he and their team of dancers face the question, can they make it on their own? A feature film directed and written by Alan Brosh McKenna, starring Ashton Kutcher and Reese Witherspoon, will launch on Netflix on February 10, 2023. Best friends and complete opposites, Debbie and Peter decide to swap homes and lives for a week. She left for dynamic New York, and he went to Los Angeles to look after her son. How will this story end? I think we all know by now, but with actors like this, it's a pleasure to watch. The new psychological thriller, Sharper, starring Julianne Moore, will be released on Apple TV on February 10th. The actress played a single mother who has an affair with a billionaire, but her son, who plots a scam with the help of his girlfriend, intervenes in the process. Her task is to make Lithgow's son fall in love with her, thereby influencing the billionaire. The bet? $1 billion. How will this story end? Karen has staged a neo-noir thriller. His characters, living in New York City, are not who they seem. The only true thing about them is their lust for power and money, ambition, greed and lust. On February 15th, the horror film Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey is released. A group of girls arrives for a weekend at a cabin in the woods, but instead of resting, they will have to confront evil monsters. The days of adventure and fun come to an end as Christopher Robin, already a young man, has left Winnie the Pooh and Piglet to their fate. In time, feeling angry and abandoned, the two become wild. Tasting blood, Winnie the Pooh and Piglet set out in search of a new source of food. Soon their bloody rampage begins. Ahead of us, the most anticipated premiere of February is Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, which will take place on February 17th. The film will reveal many new details about quantum reality, showing us the evil time traveler Kong the Conqueror, who quite possibly wants to take over the entire multiverse. The trailer showed that there is a separate secret universe in the quantum dimension. This world clearly has a rich backstory. Janet knows some secrets about this world that make her not want to go back there. And the synopsis hints that Scott will learn something incredible in the quantum world that he never expected. Are you waiting for the premiere like I am? On February 23rd, we are treated to a new premiere, the American black comedy and thriller film Cocaine Bear, from director Elizabeth Banks. Based on a true story set in 1985 about a drug dealer's plane crash, missing cocaine and a black bear that ate it, this wild thriller features a strange group of cops, criminals, tourists and teenagers gathered in the Georgia woods, where a 500-pound predator has ingested a staggering amount of cocaine and on a cocaine rush to seek new kicks. And blood.